Resident Evil Requiem is almost here, and while everyone is focused on monsters, weapons, and action, Capcom quietly chose Grace as one of the main leads. But Grace isn't the real mystery, her mother is, Alyssa Ashcroft. A reporter who survived Raccoon City uncovered Umbrella's darkest secrets, and may be the true engine behind Requiem's entire story. In this video, I'll break down Alyssa Ashcroft's complete timeline, connect the trailers, and explain why she isn't just some random character. She's the key to everything. It's Aladdin. Let's prepare you for Resident Evil Requiem. Who is Alyssa Ashcroft? She wasn't a soldier, she wasn't a scientist, but she was a journalist. And that made her one of the most dangerous people to ever challenge the Umbrella Corporation. Alyssa Ashcroft was born in the early 1970s and raised in Raccoon City. On the surface, it was an ordinary Midwestern town, but underneath, something rotten was growing. Alyssa didn't chase fame or celebrity stories. She chased truth, especially the kind of powerful corporation tied to Barry. Then, in 1993, the chase that changed everything. In 1993, Alyssa's first major investigation began. She teamed up with a fellow journalist named Kurt to investigate a rumor of illegal drug testing on a private hospital hidden in the Arklay Mountains. The finding trail led straight to Umbrella's den. To gather the proof, Kurt made a desperate decision. He checked himself into the hospital as a patient. What he discovered there was horrifying. One test subject, Dorothy Lester, had been transformed into something inhuman. She was the wife of the hospital director Al Lester, who allowed Umbrella's experiments in a failed attempt to save her life. Kurt was murdered, and the truth vanished overnight. Alyssa was targeted after Kurt's death. Alyssa was lucky not to die, but she was detained, and her memories of the case were suppressed, likely by an Umbrella researcher named Greg Miller. She forgot the hospital, she forgot Kurt, but she never stopped investigating. Throughout the 90s, Alyssa kept connecting the same name, Umbrella, to university renovations, chemical waste, illegal activities at Raccoon City. She didn't know why she was obsessed. She just knew something was very wrong until 1998, the fall of Raccoon City. In September 1998, she was at the bar with the outbreak survivors. Everything came back as the T-virus consumed Raccoon City. Alyssa survived the nightmare, zombies, burning streets, and total collapse. Then she returned to the abandoned Arklay Hospital that is in File 2 of the game. And there, her memory resurfaced. Kurt, the experiments, Umbrella's crimes against humanity. Before escaping the city, Alyssa destroyed the remaining evidence and made herself a promise. Kurt, your sacrifice won't be in vain. Exposing Umbrella and being silenced. After Raccoon City was erased, Alyssa published her expose. What is a POW? Blowing the lid of the horrifying secret project, supported by two key witnesses, Ms. Suzuki and this one. The article fueled public outrage and helped spark the Raccoon City trails, but the government denied everything. Her work was dismissed as conspiracy. Umbrella collapsed publicity, but the people behind it didn't disappear. Final years and a suspicious death. Alyssa continued investigation corruption while raising her daughter, Grace. In 2016, she reported on the mysterious disappearance in Dalvey, Louisiana. In 2018, while living at the Wynwood Hotel, Alyssa Ashcroft was murdered or silenced. Years later, Grace, now an FBI technical analyst, will begin searching for the truth behind her mother's death. That is what we are going to know once we play the game. Now, the main question, why Capcom brought her back? Out of every survivor in Raccoon City, every cop, every soldier, every superhuman hero, why Alyssa Ashcroft? And the answer to that question is very simple. Because she's not just a survivor, she's a lose-in. And with this, we've been led to the most important part of this video. Bear it with me now. Yes, Alyssa's memory returned in 1998, but not necessarily all of them. Her memories were suppressed by an Umbrella researcher, meaning she was injected by something Umbrella related. Then she was infected, then she was cured. Then something about that process changed her. Why was she targeted for memory suppression in the first place? What she had witnessed? What is the connection between Alyssa, Elpis, and the mysterious black dots found in the Raccoon City survivors? These aren't accidents. They are deliberate. The Pursuit and the Notebook. Alyssa wasn't just killed. She was hunted by the hooded figure, by people willing to erase her completely. And then there's the black leather notebook. Capcom didn't show that book by accident. It might explain why Kurt was murdered in 1993, why Alyssa's memory was suppressed, why Alyssa was silenced in 2018, and why both Alyssa and Grace appear to be immune. That notebook doesn't hold notes. It holds answers. It holds the answers to everything. If I'm right about Alyssa, or Alyssa, then Grace isn't just a survivor. She's the evidence. Tell me in the comments if you think Capcom is hiding something. If we ask this question, why Alyssa matters more than soldiers? Soldiers stop outbreaks. Alyssa exposed the people who created them. She connects Umbrella's past, present, and future. Her story isn't about survival, it's about the truth. In Requiem, Alyssa looks different. A burgundy trench coat, practical boots, a handgun, a black leather bag full of secrets, and that leather notebook. This isn't fashion, it's storytelling. She looks like someone who knows she's being hunted. She has a professional look and refuses to stop. Capcom didn't choose Alyssa because she's popular. They choose her because she's unfinished. Her story asks questions Resident Evil has never answered. And until those answers come out, Umbrella's shadow will never disappear. Because as long as Alyssa Ashcroft exists, the truth can't stay buried. Thank you for tuning in. Share, like, and subscribe, and see you in the next video.